Dear partners, good afternoon. Welcome for our today's webinar from Maldives. And our webinar today dedicated to beautiful island, Sheraton Maldives Full Moon Resort and Spa. And this island is very interesting, and the location is quite unique. It's so close to the Malé Airport, and it has so many unique features. And I'm really looking forward today to share all the knowledge about Sheraton Maldives Full Moon Resort and Spa. I'm happy to welcome Suzanne Spencer. She's Sales and Marketing Director of Sheraton, and today she will share all the knowledge about island. So before I will pass the word to Suzanne, let's just check our connection. Can you hear me good? Can you see me good? Please put pluses in the chat so I would understand that everything is okay with connection. Good, yes, thank you so much. Everything is cool. Before I will also pass the word to Suzanne, I have prepared a few slides for you just to update with the latest news of the Maldives destination. Suzanne, actually you can go live and to be with me, and then it will be easier to pass the word, so you will smoothly continue with the presentation. Hi.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for attending the webinar. Thank you for your time. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to share with you the offerings of our beautiful Sheraton. And thank you, Teti, as well, for the partnership and for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thanks. Then I will just have a few slides from Maldives destination. As you know, Maldives, it's a sister property of Intour Maldives. As a company is like Intour is 27 years old, and Intour is handling portfolio of 5-star luxury resorts, and Maldives is handling the rest of the portfolio. So it's a basic 5-star, 4-star resorts. And also we have our own Ocean Sapphire, that is yacht that is handling different kind of tours all around Maldives, like diving safari, surfing safari. It's beautiful yacht. So in case if you have any requests for the groups who are interested into the safaris around Maldivian destination, let us know. We do have our own yacht. Also, I wanted to highlight that our team will be participating in ATM, and it will be from 28th of April until 1st of May. So you please visit Maldives stand and you will find us there. I will share also the counter number where you can find our team members in case if you want to discuss any further development of our partnerships. And Suzanne, I believe you also will be at ATM, right? Some of your team.
Yes. Actually, I'm not attending this year, but my general manager and the director of sales and marketing of the property, they will be attending. So everybody that will be there as well, they can just pass by to the Maldives stand. We are all here, including Rome as well.
That's cool. I think that ATM is one of the most favorite trade shows for Maldives because it's so close from the Maldives as a destination, just 1.5 hours flight, and majority of the resorts and DMCs, they are attending this trade show. So please, if you are going, visit our stand at Maldives stand. And here we go with the statistics that I wanted to update you, because our last webinar, I believe it was in the beginning of April, so doesn't change much actually, except that we have as usual China #1. It's already leading for more than a year, and what I like to see that UK is pushing up for the second place. That is really cool, and Russia dropped to the third place, and then we follow in with the Maldivian fanatics, let's say like this, because they always in the top 5 arrivals to Maldives. It's Italy and Germany, and it's following by India. That, as you remember, last year it was last year before China started to boom, it was #1 to Maldives. Now it's #6, and then it's followed by France, USA. Even though it's so far away, they still love very much the destination, and so lovely to see them in the top 10 arrivals. And it's followed by Switzerland and my favorite, Poland. Well done, Eastern Europe. We still have one of the CEE countries in the top 10 arrivals. It's really cool. And it's number 10 right now. Last year it was saving the place of 14, and now it's number 10, so it's really cool. Let's hope to see the Czech Republic or Romania or Hungary maybe this year, closer to the season.
Let's hope.
Yeah, hopefully. And that's it from my side. Actually, what I love Maldives is that is there is not bad news. There is only always good news. And not much major changes. So here I will pass the word to Suzanne, and she will share with you all the knowledge about the Sheraton Maldives Full Moon Resort and Spa. The biggest advantage of this beautiful green island is this is its location, and also a few more unique selling points that Suzanne for sure will share with you. Okay, Susie, passing the word to you, and meeting you in the end for the questions and answers session.
Thank you, Tati. So, thank you, Tati, once again. I'll start now officially with the presentation of the property. As Tati mentioned before, Sheraton has many great reasons for our guests to come here and stay with us. Excuse me. So, as you can see on the picture, we are property. I think one of the best things about the property is the amount of lavish vegetation because we are a natural island. We are so close to Malé, 15 minutes from speedboat, which makes I think the transportation system so easy that also for the guests that wants families with kids that doesn't want to go through the experience of a long distance speedboat trip or even a seaplane, even though both are really great ones, they can just come here and enjoy their stay in a peaceful, still yet quite big and amazing island. This is the overview of the island. As I mentioned, we have crystal water. You see the white sand. We have all this vegetation. Let me just try to get the pointer so I'll be able to show you here. Here is the main island. This is the main pool. In this area here, we have all our overwater villas with pool and without pool. Our ocean villas I'll show you further are in this area. The good thing it's also all our restaurants, they're located in the main island, meaning that guests, they also, in terms of roaming around, they don't have the challenge of being so dependable, for example, of a buggy. They have everything centered here. This is the main pool. This is where guests would arrive. We have the main reception and the arrival jetty here. And also, it's important to say that you would ask me, Suzanne, being so close by to Malé, there is any challenge regarding the view. I can say that we have a slightly portion of the view of Malé, but still, to minimize the impact, we have created what you can see here, that would be these islets, that throughout the years, the vegetation, the bigger the vegetation gets, the less we have the access to the view. And of course, all the guests that are in the overwater, they have zero access to the view of this side, so it's completely towards the open ocean. And now I'll start with our first room category, our leading one, which is our deluxe rooms. They are rooms with 42 square meters. They all come in this block of 4. So it's like, it's really cozy rooms. The occupancy would be 2+1, meaning 2 adults and 1 kids. We have one king bed. We have one sofa bed. All the rooms has the balcony and this chair outside. This is a deluxe with island view, but it's important also to mention that even though it's island view, the distance to the beach, it's really close. I would say 10 steps. So we just make sure that we have the right category in terms of views to manage the expectations as well. Also important to say that all the rooms that are in the ground floor, usually we call them a family deluxe because they have an interconnecting door, meaning that it would be one deluxe and one twin deluxe. One deluxe with a king bed, and one twin deluxe with two queen separate beds. This is the room itself, as I mentioned, 42 square meters. This is the sofa bed. This is the king bed. We have still the really Maldivian touch in terms of the decoration and colors as well. Also important to mention that our last renovation was done in 2018, but we have planning to start a new one next year that will be focused on the rooms, on the restaurants, and kind of refreshing as well. We will change the colors of of our overwaters as well. So next year we have it on the pipeline to be done as well. And then deluxe room, beachfront. It's our second room category. In terms of size, features, and amenities, it's completely the same. The only thing that would change, as the name itself says, it's beachfront. This is a deluxe with completely access, front access to the beach. So a guest that would stay in a beachfront, they know that this is what they will get. They will open their sliding doors and they will have access to the beach. The occupancy still would remain two adults, plus one kid, or three adults. And the next room would be our cottage. Our cottage would be our third room category. I would say that it's one of the most famous ones because it doesn't come as the room blocks as the deluxe. The cottage, it's an independent villa. The occupancy it's slightly bigger, 70 square meters. The occupancy increases here because being a bigger villa, we are able to fit two adults, two kids, or three adults and one kid, meaning that here we have the king bed, we have the sofa bed, we are able to place an extra rollaway bed as well. This is a cottage, island cottage, because you can see the view, it's towards the main island, but as on the deluxe as well, the distance to the beach, it's really it's minimal. I think that still in the picture you can see a bit of the ocean as well, so it's steps away. But once again, it's important to name the villa as it is, to manage expectations towards the view. And then this is the inside, the outdoor bedroom inside of the villa. One of the USPs of this villa as well, it's because we have this completely outdoor bedroom, what we would call al fresco bedroom. So it's divided, it's covered half by the ceiling, and here it's completely open heaven, where guests they can enjoy the freedom of having like a natural and real Maldivian experience. But also we have the bathtub as well for the guests that would not be as keen to have a shower here. We have the bathtub and also the toilet on this area. Now we move. This is just the distance, as you can see, from the villa to the beach. It's still a line on cottage. We consider it with a garden view, but the distance would be that much, meaning that it's not a considerable one to say that it's far away from the beach. And then it's the same. We have the beachfront cottage. It's the same as the deluxe. It's island cottage with beachfront view. Same size, same occupancy, same amenities. Once again, the difference is the view, meaning that the beachfront cottage, once again, the guests they would open their sliding door and they would have completely access to the beach, and they will be located a bit closer to Kakuni, which is our Mexican street food restaurant that we have at the beach as well, that I'll happily give you more details further. Then we have our fifth category, which is cottage with pool. The difference between a cottage with pool and a beachfront cottage or an island cottage, it's exactly this plunge pool that we have. The size is still the same, 70 square meters, occupancy 2 plus 2, amenities the same, but this room has a small pool for the guests that would like to enjoy and relax inside of their villa as well. Still close, really close to the beach. And all these villas, in order to give and maintain the privacy, they have all this area which is protected by the vegetation. So it's the price point between this one and the previous one, it's like minor, we would say 70 $70. So it's also another option for guests that would like to stay in their villas sometimes. Then we will go to our third highest room category before our presidential suite, which is our ocean pool villa. Actually, this is a room that is quite famous in let's say Arabic countries because of the privacy. It's the room itself has 900 square meters. If we include the private garden or the patio, it will get to 120 square meters. It's a really, really, really good room. It's really spacious. The lighting, it's really good. The thing is because the this room it's located on the south part of the island, as you can see by the picture, guests they don't have full and direct access to the ocean. But to compensate that, they have a bigger outside space with a bigger pool as well, where they have the privacy. They have a swing here located in their outside area. All these villas, we have only 20 villas from this category, and because of the distance they have from the reception or even the main restaurants, all these villas, they are equipped with two bicycles, meaning that also it kind of creates a whole experience that guests, when they leave their villa in the morning to go to anywhere, they have their two bikes with their numbers in front of their villas that they can enjoy and create a whole different experience. As I mentioned, the lightning, the decoration of the villa itself, it's really I would say really classy and fancy. This is the bedroom. This is all surrounded by glass, but still with quite amount of vegetation, which give us a fresh sensation in the villa as well. And then we will jump to our overwaters. We have in the property overwater villas with pool and without pool. In terms of the size, the overwater villas they have 54 square meters. The occupancy would be 2 plus 1, meaning two adults and one kid. We have the king bed here. We have the sofa bed. They are all, as the name says, overwater, located in the other side of the island where the view is completely towards the ocean. We kept also once again this Maldivian touch. So as you can see by the picture, the decoration it's still it's a bit rustic, but still natural, let's say. This is the main view of the deck of the overwater villa. This, as I mentioned, it's a overwater villa, meaning that here it's the ones that have pool, they have a pool here. These ones doesn't have pool. There is of course a price difference between both. There is guests that they made sure that they would like to stay in overwater villa with pool. As well, there is guests that for them doesn't make as much difference as long as they have access to the lagoon. They can do their snorkeling in this area, as you can see. And this is the bedroom from the overwater. Once again, you can see the view completely direct to the ocean, and the bedroom is full of glasses, so it gives also the guests the freedom to enjoy the view in case they don't want to. Of course, we have the curtains that can be brought down as well. And then we have the overwater villa with pool. This is quite the main difference between a overwater with pool and without pool. It's the plunge pool that we have. Also, we have this wood support in every villa, which will keep the privacy of the guest untouchable as well. But also, they can also enjoy and do their snorkeling and relax in their deck as they. And moving forward, we have what we call, this is the second highest room category. It's a premium overwater villa with pool. And would you ask me, Suzanne, what is the difference? It's because overwater with pool, it's 54 square meters. This is slightly bigger. It's 74 square meters. We only have four units in the property, and of course being bigger, the space, in terms of space, the occupancy would increase for 2 plus 2, or we can accommodate 3 adults. In this villa we would be able to add an extra bed, plus the sofa bed and the king bed, which we are not able to do in overwater. In overwater we can only count with the king bed and the sofa bed, always the 2 adults and 1 kid, or 3 adults as well. Here you can see, as I mentioned, being bigger, the outside deck, looks exactly like that, always with the plunge pool, but the space, the relaxing space, it's considerably bigger. We have the sunbed here, we have the tables, also direct access to the ocean. And now we finally get to the jewel of the crown, the biggest and most important room category that we have. We call it two-bedroom overwater suite, or more known as our presidential suite. We have only one unit in the property. The whole size of the room goes up to 205 square meters. We have two king beds and one rollaway bed. As the name says, it has 2 rooms. The occupancy can go up to 5 guests. And also, we can see, as per the picture, the pool is bigger, the outside deck, it's way more larger than a normal overwater. We have this uh, completely fancy completely fancy outcome of the whole villa itself. This is the bedroom of the master suite. As I usually joked, we have a really Instagrammable bathtub. This is the living room of the villa itself. Important to highlight that the living room, it's separate from the 2 bedrooms. This is the master suite from the 2 bedroom, and you can see this is the view that the guest will have from their room, and the bedroom of the villa as well. We always made sure that we kept all the windows and the area around full of glass, so we would be able to keep the beauty of the view, the guest being inside or outside of the villa. Now I just would like to jump on our F&B offerings. That I would say that it's one of as well one of the best USPs from Sheraton. Not only the location, not only us being a really family-oriented hotel, but also really good for couples and solo travelers as well. Something that really makes us in a big position in the market. A part of the good price point, it's how important the F&B side of any guest vacation is for us. And we know that we would say that every guest would spend an average of 70-80% of their time in their vacation eating and drinking. And in Maldives, it's really important to be able to offer a high quality of food and of service, because it's not that you are in Europe that if you don't like the restaurant, you will just take a taxi and go to somewhere else, right? If you are not okay with what you find in the property, most probably you will have to change. So saying this, in terms of F&B, we are able to provide a big range of offers. We have we have 7 restaurants and bars. The first one that you have here in the picture is Feast. Feast is our main restaurant. It's open only for breakfast and for dinner. Our breakfast will be always buffet, as you can see. For dinner, we are able to offer theme nights, meaning that almost every day we have a different theme in the buffet. We managed to have a Mediterranean, Asian, Maldivian, and we have Arabic as well. So we are able to cover almost all the source markets that we have in the property itself. And then, as another option that we have, this is Chopstick. It's our Asian Chinese restaurant, and this is a Masala Hut, our Indian one. Important to say that these both options for a guest that it's in half board, full board, or all inclusive for lunch, lunch or dinner they will be able to have their lunch or their dinner in these both restaurants. Then we will go to Kakuni. It's one I think, personally speaking, it's my favorite place in the property. It's this restaurant is located at the beach. It's near the island cottages that I mentioned, the beachfront cottages and also the cottages with pool. It's a mix of Mexican and also a bit of street food. It's exactly located, as you can see, that the at the beach. It's a place where guests they spend most of their time because first the dress code it's still casual. They can be there with their bikinis. In this area, we have plenty of games and activities like ping pong, other games. We also have our recreation team that does plenty of activities for the families that are in this area as well. The food is served here from 12:30 until 4 o'clock, but we will still have the bar open until 7 p.m. Important to say that it's only open for lunch, meaning that for dinner guests will not be able to have their meals here, but guests in half board, full board, or all inclusive can also enjoy their meals here in Kakuni Hut. And then we go to Anchorage Bar. Anchorage Bar, it's another super important outlet for us. It's open every day from 10 a.m. It's a mix of a restaurant and a bar. The concept it's a Mediterranean, a place where guests they would enjoy lighter options as burgers, salads, snacks. It's open every day for lunch and for dinner. We have live music here. We have karaoke. Guests in half board, full board, and all inclusive. They can also come here for lunch or for dinner. Usually they stay in this area as well. They can do their snorkeling. They can relax. They can just come here for a drink. We have also other kind of entertainments that are organized on a daily basis. And since it's near of our pool, it's where we have our pool parties as well, which is another activity that it's able to gather many guests together on a really hot day in the paradise. And last and not least, we have two extra restaurants. This is Bantai, our Thai restaurant. The concept of the restaurant is to be able to offer a completely natural and faithful Thai cuisine, but with a touch of a homemade food. So this restaurant one, it's not included in any of the meal plans. It's open only for dinner on a daily basis. But all our guests they have a credit of $45 that comes in the contract. That meaning that everything that exceeds this amount it will be paid by them. A part of Bantai, we have Sea Salt, which is al fresco restaurant. Another one that it's not included in the meal plan. Guests can enjoy for the same credit. This restaurant, the seating, it's a bit more limited because it's a fine dining. So the concept, it's a mix of Italian and seafood. The menu is really good. We are able to offer a fresh tuna to an amazing mozzarella di bufala and also other options in the place. I can also tell you that in this area, while a guest is having their dinner, they are able to see baby sharks passing by completely relaxed on a normal daily basis. And also, it's a great place to enjoy a sunset and having a wine if the guest is willing to. And then, of course, important to highlight that a part of that we are able to offer destination dining, private beach dinner. We do weddings, proposal, as long as we will always be aligned of a guest request. We can do sunbank picnics. We can move for just a simple beach dinner in the case the guest wants to. And also we have our shine spa for Sheraton. The interesting thing of our spa, a really well named one, it's because the spa it's inside of the island, out of the island. You see the bridge, meaning that to get into the spa, we need to cross the beach. The spa itself is located almost on a single and independent island. It's a place where we're able to offer a big range of treatments, relaxation ones for all kinds of needs and expectations. This would be the view that a guest would have from their treatment room. Also, this one is the master suite that the guests would enjoy. This is our relaxation room. We also have a yoga pavilion, which we offer. We are able to offer free yoga classes in the morning, in the afternoon, every day, sunrise, sunset. In case the guest would like to have a private one, of course, that would come with a charge, but still we would be able to provide that. And we have also our Sheraton Kids Club, which is a place where we have our small kids safe and entertained. Of course, also important to highlight that kids under three they would have to be accompanied by their parents. But also our recreation team is so able to put so many activities together that kids they don't necessarily stay in the kids club whenever they are in Sheraton, because in terms of activities they do treasure hunt, they do cupcake classes, we have many activities that go surround the island in order for them to feel free and still feel that they are enjoying their vacation as well. Just important to say, we also provide a babysitting service that it's offered in the kids club. That would be $25 an hour. And last and not least, one of the most important things that we have here is the Adopt a Coral program with our partners Reefscape. We were one of the pioneers in Maldives that start taking this initiative. And of course, we know that we have a huge social and environmental responsibility in the country itself. So this program, it's basically we can do it with the guests. It's planting corals and giving it back to the ocean. And when the corals they reach the right size, of course they will detach themselves from the wood structure and they will place themselves in the ocean. This is we can say that we have been noticing a really a big number of the coral restoration in the ocean itself. Our guests they can do this, and also they will receive like a QR code from the team that they can just be following up and checking on their coral 6 months after they go home. They will just go on the internet, go into the website, put their code, and they will see how their coral is developing in the ocean. As I mentioned before, we also do Puranafushi picnics, sandbank ones, the most that can make families feel that they are at home as well. We do cooking classes for our families. We do sandbank picnics, as I mentioned. We also do renewal of vowels. This is one of the samples of the decoration. We have two gyms free of charge. This one, which is completely outdoor, and an indoor one that would depend on what guests really want. We have a tennis court, which is free of charge. We have here our honeymoon garden, where all the guests in honeymoon, we have once a week a honeymoon cocktail. They are entitled to a photo shoot session, and also on the cocktail, they will be able to have their names graved in a wood plate that they would either take it home or they would just lock it in the tree as well. That would be up to them. And we have an orchid garden with more than 100 orchid species that also it's really well taken care. It's also a really photo spot for our guests. They go there, they take pictures, they Instagram everything around. It's a really cozy and beautiful place. To add, of course, as it couldn't miss, we have plenty of water sport activities in Sheraton. All the water activities, non-motorized ones, are free of charge. We are talking about canoe, paddle, snorkeling, all the remaining ones that comes with the that are motorized itself. They would come with a charge like jet ski, diving, parasailing, and so on and so forth. It's important also something that I wanted to make a highlight that also in Sheraton, kids they eat and stay for free until 11 years old, meaning that if it's a family of four, two adults and two kids of 8 years old and 5 years old, as long as they are sharing the room with their parents, they will not be charged for the meal plan nor for their stay. They will stay and eat free, so all the charges will be based on the two adults, excluding, of course, the green tax, that it's not something that we control as a property itself. Thank you. And I just would like now to show you, I just would like to show you a video of our overwater, our overwater villa. And now, just quickly as
Living in the
well,
fast lane,
the,
time is precious.
the
I'm
two-bedder
counting
bottom
down the
street.
seconds. I can feel you on my skin. I go in this direction. I'm sorry that yours is different and it's tearing me up within. Can't keep moving back and forth. I go my way, you go yours. Lost in the middle of it all. Will things be the same when I come by? Don't forget you told me that you'll always pick up when I go. I take a love to go. 'Cause everywhere I go, you'll be my home. I take a love to go. No matter where I go, you'll be my home. I take a love to go. Living in the fast lane, time.
Great. And just to add, I think it's also important to say that now, currently, we have a really great offer in place, plus a meal plan upgrade. Every guest that books house board, they will get full board. Every guest that books full board, they will get all inclusive, and so on and so forth. And I'll allow Tati
Hi.
to to share with you a gift as a thankful gesture for being here with us. So I'll give you the word, Tati. Please proceed.
Thank you, Suzanne, for very detailed and nice presentation. Even though I heard it just earlier in Warsaw, but it was still lovely to to learn more, you know. And from my side, what I wanted to highlight also about the Sheraton, except that it has very exclusive privilege to be located so close to the airport, and the island is so green, natural, and it's quite big. What I like about it, it's about also design, because right now all the new resorts, they try to use different modern styled villas, and actually how to say it, the resorts are losing this tropical Maldivian authentic vibe that Maldives do have. And what I like about the Sheratons, that they still keep the villas like these classical bungalows with kajans, with all these
Yes.
palm leaves. So when you are in Sheraton, you feel the vibe of this natural, authentic Maldives, how they should be, sipping your pina colada and have these bungalows and everything. So it's like an added plus to this beautiful resort.
Yes.
And Suzanne and Resort shared with us a special added value only for the participants of the webinar. So all of you will receive this voucher, and in case if you have any bookings, as Susan mentioned, they have amazing special offer, and this added value also combinable with it. So you will have an upgrade actually, and it's for the booking period until 10th of May. It's for last minute bookings that you have right now, and for the stay period from 1st of May until 25th of December. So actually booking period, it's not very long, it's just few weeks, but the stay period is quite long. It's including autumn, and also it's October is there. I know that a lot of clients are traveling in this period, like October, November, and until 25th of December included. So actually, the guests will have complimentary upgrade. Like if they book deluxe, it will be upgraded to beachfront deluxe. If it would be beachfront deluxe, it will be upgraded to island cottage. If it's island cottage, it will be upgraded to beachfront cottage. From beachfront cottage to cottage with pool, and cottage with pool to overwater villa. And also the guests will receive complimentary breakfast. But Suzanne, I just want to reconfirm, it's in villa dining, right?
Yes, it's floating breakfast.
It's floating, but if there is no pool, then it means that it will be like
Yes,
in
it's
villa
still,
one,
yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Okay, so actually, except for the upgrade, they will receive also in villa breakfast or floating breakfast in case if they will book over water villa with pool or beach villa with pool, they
Yes.
will get. And it's also combinable with the meal upgrade, and kids stay free. So actually, it's very, very nice and attractive proposal to review. So in case if you have any requests, please come back to us. You have all our contacts, and also I will share with you all the special offers that is currently working with our follow-up email together with the presentation and video, so you can also promote it on your social media and push a little bit Sheraton also for the summer. Yeah. So dear partners, in case if you have any questions, please write it in the chat. So we have a guru who is of Sheraton, who is based there actually and know everything about this stunning island.
Yes, please feel free if you have any question. You can either type on the box, and as Tati says, or if it rise later, you can just drop her a line or drop me a line as well. We are also here, and we will always be able to and happily to answer all your questions and to give you all the support needed.
Yeah, and also one more thing what I wanted to highlight also from my side. Susan also mentioned that due to location and also they do have a lot of groups, and actually the resort is very skilled in accepting groups. So in case if you have incentives or small groups traveling like up to 15 packs, 13 packs, but even more, I mean, resort is so experienced in accepting them.
Yes.
Like just in March, Susan, you told me that you have back-to-back big groups from different
Yes.
countries, and it's handled so skillfully, and they also can create amazing itinerary for them, like what they can do in Maldives, how they can spend their time, and it's also like make how to say it, makes traveling and itinerary cheaper, because the location is just 15 minutes from the airport. And also what is important, in case if the weather is bad, the location is decide everything, because when
Yes.
you have like 50 bucks stuck somewhere in the middle of Indian Ocean and you're losing international flights, local flights, so it's much more difficult to handle than when the group is staying close to the airport and they can be easily delivered in 15 minutes to the airport. So it's also very important important part when you're working with groups, even if it's not 50 bucks, 15, but it's still a group, you know, and it's important to have a resort close to the airport as well for these purposes.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Thank you so much, Susan, that you found time. I know that you are super busy, and despite, you know, that now is holidays, and I know that travel agents a little bit like outside, and someone is it's still Easter week. These 2 weeks, like last week we have
Yes.
Easter, this week we have another holiday, like closing these 2 weeks. So thank you very much for joining us in. The webinar is recorded. It will be located in our YouTube channel. So in case you want to refresh your knowledge, you can always come back to our YouTube channel. And as I mentioned, everything like sales kit, presentation, added value will be sent with the follow-up email after the webinar. Thank you so much.
Thank you, me.
for
My
joining us.
pleasure. Thank you, Tati. Thank you, everybody that attended the webinar. It was a great pleasure. Thank you very much. And please reach out if you need anything. Have a lovely day, you
Thank
all.
you.
Huh?
Thank you,
Thank you.
Suzanne. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
I will
you.
just play one more video from
Yes.
Sheraton, just to have a nice vibe finishing it. See you on our next event. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye.